Vice Prime Minister, Honorable Deepak Lakshman, the Permanent Secretary of my ministry, Mr. Dasai, the Data Protection Commissioner, staff of the ministry, colleagues, students, and teachers. Let me welcome all of you to this very important workshop organized by the Data Protection Office under the aegis of my ministry. And we are talking today on very important topics as you go along the program, especially for the youngsters, for the youth of the country. Today we are living in a technological world, and technology has taken over us. Few we know that a couple of, months back, we were enjoying emerging technologies. Little did we know that one day you have an application that comes and talks about AI and facilitate your life, that is ChatGPT. A couple of months later, you could use ChatGPT, for example, to do many of your tasks. And this keeps on evolving every single day, every single week, every single month. The technology world, as I said, evolves so much. In Mauritius, we have done a lot by the government to digitalize our services. For example, today you could, instead of queuing up at the civil status office to take a birth certificate, you could download it in a couple of minutes from your phone and use your birth certificate for any transactions that you need to do. Very soon, we are going to launch the mobile ID, especially for the youth, the youngsters. You will be coming 18 years and plus. So transactions could be done on your phone with regards to mobile ID. However, as long as we are digitalizing the whole world and Mauritius here for our context, we have to understand that there are dangers that needs to be addressed. Your data has to be protected. Your data are personal information for you. Later today, you will have the opportunity to discuss on dangers of social media by Dr. Kalimi, who is the head of the research emergency response team. We'll have also the opportunity to discuss what's happening, so many cases at the police, other cybercrime. So this workshop organized by the Data Protection Office, I commend the Commissioner and the team for having thought about our youth, because this is a segment that needs to be sensitized so that you don't fall in the trap, in the prey of cyber criminals. And why I'm telling you that is because if you see some figures For the year 2022, only at the surge, that is the Computer Emergency Response Team, we had a total of more than 3,300 cases reported. And those are the cases where people came forward and reported. Can you imagine a number of cases people don't report? Now, so many other cases have been reported at the police. If you add on those figures, it's very alarming. 3,300 cases in 2020. In 2023, that is last year, only those cases reported at the Computer Emergency Response Team, 4,139. You imagine the increase, okay, because you don't protect your data, you take it very lightly in terms of social media and all these cases. 4,130 cases reported. And for this year, as at today, we have already reached cases reported 2,600 as at today. And by end of the year, you could imagine the trend, how many cases could potentially be reported. And most of the cases refer to cyberbullying, sextortion, online harassment. And majority of the segment, the population segment that are affected are the youngsters. So this is why we need to take cognizance of the dangers of social media, for example, what you should do, what you should not do, with whom you're sharing your pictures or not, with whom you're sharing your information, your personal data, your personal information, is very alarming, dear students, dear friends, because you, the young generation, you are very tech savvy, which is good, but at the same time, how do you protect yourself? How do you protect your data? How do you protect your personal information, especially on social media? So this is the essence of the workshop today, because there will be, you will realize, lots of discussion, lots of debates. Feel free to ask questions to the team, the panel of experts that will be here to answer your question. Feel free to share your ideas and suggestions so that we could take them on board and see how we could implement those ideas and suggestions. But my word to you this morning is to be responsible when you are using the social media, the internet. As I said, we are and we will continue to evolve in this technological world. We'll continue to digitalize the country. We'll continue to bring new services in terms of ICT, but one needs to ensure that we are protected from the dangers that are associated with online and online contents. So let me end here. Let me thank the Data Protection Office, the Commission and the team for having organizing this very important workshop, especially for the students. And I wish you all a very pleasant debate, discussions, and I look forward to hearing your ideas and suggestions. Thank you very much.